Good morning. Good morning, Year 4. Can you see me? Good morning, Humaira. I think I'm going to stand. Is there too much light in there? Let's just try and position you guys a bit better. Okay. Good morning, Asya and Noor. Good morning, Abida. Hiba. Good morning, Miss Davy. Lovely to see you as well. Good morning, Sumaya. Hi, Rapia. Lovely to see you. Good morning. Is that Elia? Good morning. Oh, thank you very much, Tamana. You're welcome. It's a pleasure to teach you. I miss you all. I miss being in the classroom with you as normal. Right. So I hope everybody is doing well. And this morning we're going to make a start with our quiz. We have not 10 questions, a little more today. The first one is about one of our teachers. I wonder who could tell me. Who could tell me which teacher has recently had a haircut? Which teacher in Anglesey Primary School has recently had a haircut? Can you hear me? Ah, well done, Noor. It's not Mr. Keelan, Miss Yusuf T. It is, in fact, Mr. Jordan. And he looks even more handsome than before. So, no, we're not going to be rude. I don't think he looks bald. I think he looks very, very cute with his new hairstyle. So, very nice to see a different look sometimes. Welcome, Imana. Okay, right. I had a sneak peek at the Year 3 live video this morning, and Mr. Jordan looks gorgeous with his new haircut. So moving on to our actual quiz questions. Good morning, Tasha. Good morning. I can see you. And you're not too late. We haven't started our quiz questions fully as yet. The only one you missed was about Mr. Jordan. I was asking which teacher had his hair cut. And it is, in fact, Mr. Jordan. Right. In maths for this week, we are learning about time. So I thought we would do a little bit of revision type questions based on time for our quiz. So I'm quite sure most of you can answer these really well, but it's revision. So let's go for it, shall we? Question 1. How many seconds are in a minute? How many seconds are there in a minute? Well done, Noah, for doing the time homework. That's brilliant. Excellent. Imana, I'm not sure. Are you talking about the live lessons we do at 2 o'clock in Google Classroom? I did put just 2 questions there, but I'm not sure about the maths on the website. Okay, Imana, I'll have a look. If there are only 2 questions, I'm sure we could set you up with a few more. Question 2. Well done, everybody. Well done. Yes, the answer is, in fact, 60. So there are 60 seconds in a minute. So question 2, how many minutes are there in an hour? Well done. How many minutes are there in 1 hour? Excellent, Noah. You're first, I think, to answer that one. It is again, well done, everyone. Seconds in 1 minute and 60 seconds are in an hour. Question 3. How many hours are there in a day? These days, the days are going so quickly, you wouldn't think that there were so many hours. But how many hours are there in a day? Quick off the block again, no. Use of T. Well done. Yes. So we have 12 hours and then another 12 hours from midday. So we sort of, it begins at midnight, doesn't it? The first hour is from midnight till we have lunch, and then the next 12, making it 12 till midnight, is another 12. So 24 hours in total. Brilliant. Question 4. How many days are there in a week? And not just a school week. Imana, I'm sorry it's blurry. I'm not sure why this happens, but I've taken up a different position today, hoping that we would have a nice clear screen. Well then, Tasha, Ibrahim, no, Imana, Musa. Hi Musa, nice to see you online. Yusuf T. Yes, it is 7 days in a week, okay? Monday through Sunday through to Saturday is a week. Question 5. How many days are there in a normal year? In normal year, not a leap year, but how many days are there in a year? In the standard year? Sorry about that, Musa, but you can't hear me clearly. We have 365, 352, 362, 346. We're looking for how many days are in a year. So we have 7 days in 1 week. Use of A, and all those who wrote 365, well done. In a normal year, without it being a leap year, it is 365 days in a year. Well done, everyone. Right, moving on to the next question. How many weeks are there in a year? How many weeks are there in a year? How many weeks? Not days. We did days, and now I need to know how many weeks make up a full year from the beginning of the year till we end it around the Christmas time. Tasha is 52, Yusuf A says 48. 48, Yusuf T. Imana says 52. Moon is saying 52 and Asia. Okay. It is actually 52. And Yusuf T, I can see your logic for working it out. We should have about 12 months and on average 4 weeks in a month would give you 48. But if you have a look at a calendar, you'll find that some months actually stretch and have 5 weeks in them. Anybody has any idea why that is? Hi, Rock here. Hi, Rock here. So that's how we end up with 52 weeks in the year. Okay? Some months end up with 5 weeks. Any idea why? Why might we have 5 weeks in some months, particularly months like January? Hi, Rock here. I can see you there. Well done. I'll try and remember it's Rock here. Okay. Well, how many days are there in January? Does anybody know? How many days in the month of January? Yes. Whereas in April, how many days are there in a month like April? Yes, Tasha, you're there. You've got the idea. Well done. It is in fact because we have a few months that have extra days on. Most months are 31 days, some are 30. So the extra days help to add up to make extra weeks, in fact. So it's not as clear cut as 12 times 4 is 48. We have 52 weeks in the year. April has 30 days, Yusufa. Okay? All right. Let's move on to the next question. How many months are there in a year? That's an easy one. How many months are there in a year? Very quick, Tasha. Well done. Yes. 12 months in 1 year. And what is the first month of the year? What do we call the first month of the year? Which is the first month? Well done. It is 12. Well done, everyone. That was easy. Yes, well done. The first month of the year is January. Brilliant. Excellent. Right, so you do know those. A few more questions about months. Which month comes after March? Which month follows March? Oh, well done. So you've just had your birthdays, Nina and No. Not so long ago. Happy belated birthdays. Yes, it is. Shabina, Musa, Asya, you're all correct. Yusuf T. It is April. Hiba? Hi, Hiba. You turned 9, no? Okay. I hope you had a nice birthday. Bit of a lockdown birthday. We can't have parties and so on, can we? I'm sure your mom and dad will make up for it when the lockdown is over. Right, yes, Shabina, it is April. April follows March. Question 10. And this one is a very special month. But which month is the 8th? Number 8. The 8th month of the year. Which month is the 8th of the year? Okay, no. Yes, not everybody has parties to their birthdays, do they? And we're seeing 2 lockdown birthdays. I'm not sure why that is. You're very lucky. Yes, Humaira, it is August. The 8th month of the year is August. Miss Davy, are you still with us? Okay, well done. Shabina, Muna, Abida, Imona. You all got that right. No, what? Check the spelling of the month August. Okay? These are, sorry about that, Yusuf. I'm not sure why it's glitchy. Yusuf A. Okay. Thank you, Miss Davy. No, you can check the spelling of August, and those are keywords. The months of the year are words that we should all know how to spell by now in year 4. So add those to your spelling list to practice. The next question is, which month comes before November? Which month comes before November? Abubakar, hi. Nice, welcome. Have you just joined us? Well done, Musa. I'm blurry for Tasha, glitchy for Musa. Hopefully tomorrow we might get it just right. We might make it perfect. Okay, and this is the last question about time. Our last one. Okay, Abu Bakr, don't worry. It's nice to have you with us, even if you're late. The last one is, when we say it is a quarter past the hour, how many minutes has passed? When we say it is a quarter past the hour, how many minutes has gone past? A quarter past. What do we mean by 1/4? We all just did some fractions not so long ago. What does a quarter mean? What do we have to do on a quarter? And if we're thinking about minutes, minutes are there in the hour? So we find a quarter of that hour. Yes. Well done, everyone. It is 15 minutes. Those who wrote 15 minutes. Okay? So remember, or you tell me, what do we do to find a quarter of anything you can remember? If we're finding a quarter of a number, a quarter of a shape, a quarter of an amount, what would we do to find 1/4? No, I'm sorry, Moose, I said a quarter past, not a quarter to. Half it 2 times, Imana says. Well done. Mr. Moore is busy in class. He's actually in school, working with some of the children who are at school this week. But hopefully you'll see Mr. Moore next week again. Yes, so you're dividing it by 4. And as Imana also pointed out, to divide by 4, we can half it, then half it again. And so 60 minutes in an hour, half of 60 is, what's half of 60? Half of 60 would be, yes, no, that's right. He's in 4M, working with children across the home. Yes, Miss, well done, and Tasha and Abida. No, well done. So half of 60 is 30, and according to Imana's method, we half it and half it again. So therefore, half of 30 is 15. Well done, everybody. Those are questions based on time for today. And just before we leave, I want to ask you if what a prime number is. Who knows what a prime number is? What is a prime number? How do we explain it? I'll hold it up. That's the spelling, in case you can't hear me properly. What is a prime number? a prime number? A number, Tasha says, a number which you can't times. It might be an odd number. Sometimes it's an odd number. We need to think about that, Myra. Are prime numbers always odd numbers? The use of T also thinks it's an odd number. Imana says it must not have a remainder. No, we're not quite done. I know it's 11:20 and I'm not going to be much longer. But just to leave you with that, I'm going to leave you with that as homework. What a prime number is, because nobody has given the exact explanation. There are examples being given, 2, 3, 5, 7, and 11. But, I can see one person said a number which has two factors, one and itself. And what do we mean by that? So well done, everyone. 21 minutes past. So I will see you all at Google Classrooms at 2 o'clock today. And we will explore a bit more about prime numbers tomorrow if you can find out a really good explanation to tell everyone. Okay, see you soon. Okay, all right, Yusuf Ali, very good. A good try at an explanation. So at 2 o'clock, Google Classrooms, for those of you who can manage to get on, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye, and well done for today.